Thanks, Ike. Hi, Nolan Clay, who's rejoining the show to update us on how Texas soccer competed this past Sunday. How's it going, Nolan?
It's going great. I had so much fun watching Texas soccer compete in the SEC tournament this weekend, and they won it, and that was incredible in their first ever season. So I'm so excited to talk about it.
Always nice to get a win, but what did you think the Longhorns' road to the title was like, and how were they able to become the first SEC championship in Texas history?
Yeah, the Longhorns had to go through three very tough teams to capture the title. The road to glory started on Tuesday when the Horns faced up against the LSU Tigers. The first half was very much a stalemate between both of the squads, but in the second half, Texas flexed their star power with a goal from Amalia Villarreal and two from Holly Ward, with midfielder Lexi Misimo providing the assist for one of them. After a 3-0 win versus LSU, the Horns matched up against the high-flying attack of the Arkansas Razorbacks in the semifinal. And to be honest with you, Arkansas really dominated this game. The Razorbacks had 15 shots on goal compared to the Longhorns with 5. However, thanks to an own goal, an incredible defensive effort, and this miraculous goal from Lauren Lapamarda at the end of double overtime, the Longhorns were able to steal a 2-1 win over two-seeded Arkansas. The Horns would have 2 days to rest on the Pensacola Beach before their matchup in the final versus the feisty South Carolina Gamecocks. Like the last game, Texas really struggled to get anything going. However, late in the second half, when legs were starting to get tired, Texas found an extra gear to apply pressure on the Gamecocks. Eventually, this led to the championship-winning goal when Lexi Misimo sent in a beautiful cross from the corner, which was met by a powerful head from Texas defender Carly Montgomery at the back post, putting Texas up 1-0. There will be some scary moments at the end of the game, but Texas was able to hang on and win the SEC tournament in their first ever year in the conference. What an achievement.
Yeah, I mean, that was a massive win for Texas, just being the first SEC chip for them to win. But the players on this squad did a lot of great things, but which player had the biggest role in helping Texas secure this SEC title?
Yeah, I don't really want to pat myself on the back too much here, but I do recall on last week's show where I told everyone Mia Justice would be the Longhorns' most important player in this tournament. And wow, was I right. Mia Justice was absolutely sensational in this tournament from start to finish. She was an absolute force of nature in the box, claiming every cross that came her way, and don't even get me started with the saves she made. In the Arkansas game alone, Mia Justice made save after save after save, totaling a career-high 14 saves in a single game. That's superhuman. In the final, Justice was not quite as busy as she was against the Razorbacks, but she still had an incredible performance, which was highlighted by a title-saving save with just over 5 minutes left in the game. Now, I've watched a lot of tournament soccer in my life, including World Cups, the Champions League, the Euros, and the Copa America, but I can say this with confidence that this was definitely one of the best goalkeeper performances in tournament soccer that I've ever seen. I know soccer is a team sport, but simply put, Texas does not win this tournament without the excellence displayed in goal last week by SEC Tournament MVP Mia Justice.
Yeah, now the NCAA tournament awaits for the Horns. What does their path to the national championship look like, and what do they need to do if they really want to win the title?
Yeah, as you said, the Longhorns are now entering the NCAA tournament, and that's where their full focus must go now. On Monday, the Longhorns found out their fate as they were awarded a number 4 seed in their respective bracket. The Longhorns' first test will be against the Patriot League champion Boston Terriers in a game that will be held at Texas' own Mike A. Myers Stadium. If the Longhorns are going to make a deep run in this tournament, they're going to have to go through some of the nation's best squads. This includes some of the teams in their bracket, including the number 1 seed Duke Blue Devils, the number 2 seed UCLA Bruins, and the number 3 seed Iowa Hawkeyes. I know the Longhorns just won the SEC championship, but if they want to get past these teams, there are a few things they need to improve on. During the games against Arkansas and South Carolina, Texas was pinned in defensively throughout large parts of the 2 occasions. This made it hard for the Horns to maintain any possession and take pressure off their defense. They got away with it last week, but if that same game script continues, eventually a top team is going to take advantage and beat the Horns. The good thing is the Longhorn team is loaded with talent and is led by a great coach in Angela Kelly. So you can be sure that they will be working hard to fix any small tactical issues heading into the big dance.
Yeah, they say good teams make adjustments as they go on, and that good teams find a way to win. And I think your insight is really makes a lot of sense for the Longhorns in this current state. But as for right now, that's all from us. I'm going to pass it back to Mikey at the desk.